Welcome back to the Rocket Coaches Corner. I'm Hayden Swope here with track coach Brandon Barger. Thanks for coming on today, Coach.
No problem, Rachel. Thank you.
So with regionals tomorrow, who are some guy athletes that we need to look out for?
On our team, Tegan Cobb for his 110 in his long jump, and the 4x1. Luke McLaughlin, he's been banged up a little bit, but hopefully he will get in some spots. Ben Peck, Corbin Woods in those mid-distance kind of events. Hopefully we can get Connor Wallace in a couple hurdle events in the 4x1. Dylan Henry in the high jump, and hopefully we'll see about the long jump, and Connor's in the long jump too. So, and then the throws, we're getting there. And we got Callan Higdon, which is coming along pretty well right now in the shot, and then Jace Evans in the triple. And then also in his jav too. So there's a lot of components, especially with our older guys right now, and maybe the guys 4x8 as well. They're kind of outside looking in right now. They have to just beat Andale, but I mean, so we got a lot of components right there that could really. Guys, we're kind of hopeful we can get in that second spot. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, and I know we have a pretty strong girls' side, so
Yep.
Who are some athletes over there that we should look for?
Kate Dare in the sprints, our 4x1 girls, 4x, and I forgot to mention 4x4 boys. They have a shot too, so they're like kind of first in our regional right now. So, and then the girls, 4x8 girls, have really been really phenomenal right now. 2-mile girls, so we got Alexa and Kimber, possibly Emerson, we'll see. She just needs to get underneath about that 13 and she's got a shot. In the mile, the girls too, Alexa and Kimber, possibly Elliott, we'll see. And then 4x4 girls is in kind of the same spot as in our 4x8 boys right now, kind of outside looking in, but they had a PR last week at league. I think we got the right mixture of the girls that are in there right now. Our throwing girls, my daughter's got a shot in the shot.
Yeah.
If she just kind of gets a little bit more oomph on it, and then Kaylin Kirchhoff-Jones in the jav, maybe a couple in the disc. We'll see. But I mean, you just never know. I mean, you can look at all the stats and look at all the rankings and stuff like that, but it doesn't really matter on that day. I mean, you just got to do what you have to do. So
Yep.
It's the fun part.
So has the season been successful in your opinion so far?
Yes, it has. We got to rely on all our point people, so like our big point people, and we have to make sure that on our back end that we can get sneak some of those points in. But when you look at the grand scheme of things in terms of the whole season, I think we've done exceptionally well. We've got a little banged up at the beginning part of the season. I think we're right there at that point where we're getting healthy and we're starting to see a lot more, PRs right now. And I think we're starting to peak kind of where we need to peak. So it's always good to get, those kids to state and so they can see it and see how actually large it is, because it is still one of the biggest state meets in the nation. So it's a great sight to see. So.
Yeah, well, you mentioned Andale just a little bit ago. Who are some other teams that we are really going to need to compete with heading into regionals and state?
Andale. I mean, that's all you can say. I mean, they are loaded in a lot of events. And that senior class they have is probably one of their best, and that's going to be one of their big ones. We've been fortunate that we've stayed away from them the last couple of years, and I knew we were going to get stuck with them. So it is what it is on that one. On their throws, it's going to be hard to sneak in there, but they're showing a little bit of cracks, but it's not. But on the track, we could probably make up on some of that. And then the boys, I mean, it'll be fight, but I think if everyone scores what we're supposed to score, we can end up regional runners up there and bring home a plaque there. On the girls' side, it's going to be a dogfight. I mean, Andale's probably going to end up one on that one, but it's going to be a dogfight between us, Clearwater, and Wellington. So those three have always been fighting throughout the season whenever we see them. Clearwater, they've just got some top end with their hurdles, and then Haley Trotter. I mean, she's going to win all her events that she's in. But like I said, if we can sneak in and get some of those points where they're not in, like in the throws and stuff like that, we can hopefully bring 2 regional runner-ups. So, or possibly a regional champ. You never know. So I mean, that's always the hope too. So it's fun though. So.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us today, Coach.
Yep, you're welcome.
Thanks for watching the Rocket Coaches Corner this season. I'm Hayden Swope, and I'll see you in August with a brand new season.
Stay track.